A lot of buyers we found are really kind of unprepared as far as what steps to take first. And so a lot of what the class is centered around is really starting the process off right.
It really simplified the process a lot and gave you all the information at once and gave you something to take home, gave you the ability to ask questions to people who know what they're talking about. It's pretty invaluable.
The First Time Homebuyer class is a class that quite literally we've put together that we work in tandem going through the entire process from beginning to end.
They had patience, answered every question, didn't seem like they were in a rush. So for me as a first-time home buyer, it really helped me and calmed me down a little bit.
Their tag team approach was very helpful.
If one person talks for too long, it can start to get a little bit stale. And so having both of them play off of each other because they do know each other a little bit, it creates a nice chemistry in the room and it makes you feel like you're having a conversation as opposed to being talked to.
Carrie and Steve also did a great job of keeping everyone engaged with questions.
There were a lot of questions answered and they didn't hesitate really on any of them, and I think that's a pretty good sign that somebody knows what they're talking about.
We just really want to help people through the process so that they're not struggling and they're not making financial mistakes along the way, and make it as smooth as possible for them so that they have an enjoyable experience buying their first home.
Bottom line really is that education is everything today in mortgage and real estate.
It would take a lot longer than an hour to find all of those things, and so having the package and having them explain questions and answer questions, it saved a lot of time.
The homebuyer class is very informative. We really approach things from an educational standpoint. So we're not here to sell anything, we're really here to educate new buyers about the home buying process, what to do, which steps to take when, and really avoid some of the mistakes that other home buyers have made before them.
Something that I learned was how little that you actually need upfront as a down payment, or the amount of assistance that is available through the state or other funding.
The notes that we took away, all the little tips from anything from questions that we'll need to be asking, things we need to look at when we go to look at houses.
10 things not to do.
Yep, things, how to not destroy your credit right before closing.
The importance of credit scores really surprised me. Steve and Carrie did a really good job of conveying all the little things about buying a house.
Steve and Carrie were very fun, enjoyable, low pressure.
Steve and Carrie were really professional and fact-oriented when we worked with them at the seminar.
I think you can really tell how great they work together, and just makes you feel like they're good people to work with.
Steve is a really fun guy to work with, and he's very genuine in everything that he does, in my opinion, and he brought a lot of enthusiasm.
I feel good about starting the process after attending tonight.
Yeah, I think after attending tonight, I know it's not something I'm going to do next month, but I do know, okay, well I do have, if it takes me 12 months, I will be able to do it in 12 months.
90 minutes of investing your time versus investing your whole life in a home, it's definitely worth it to have the knowledge and the information that they gave.
I feel a lot more comfortable with this whole process because of it.
I think you should have to, in order to purchase a home, come to a class like this.
I walked out a little bit relieved just to have those questions answered.
So if you are interested, you are looking for a home to buy something, I really strongly suggest that you come for 1.5 hours here, learn about your options, what is in the market, what are your options, and what you can do, what you should not do. That's a good course.